Get over here as well. I'll pack the BOZs away. Nice and very carefully padded in there. Hey Whiskers. Packed tightly, so they're ready to put back in the storage. BOZs and WF3Ss and 1 times 2 phase BOZ. BOZ single phase meters tested and cleaned. I'm going to prepare this box. There's a secure box which was with the 3 phase POI smart meters came in. So I'm going to clean this up and strengthen it up with a heap of tape to put more meters in. The microwave is going back to storage. I haven't got enough stuff to microwave at the moment, so they can go back in the storage. They can go back in the storage. The box can stay here. I'm going to repair that with a heap of tape, as I said, and categorise all the meters in each box. Anyway, alright. Let's go put these back in storage. Okay, meters are put away in there. Nice and secure. Microwave is down there. Spare boxes here. A Whiskers hair in here. And Wadaka 2007, some actually sending me some Sangamo dial pointers, so I could put those in to good use. Some of the meters that I got missing dial pointers, which is good. Busy day. We'll do a test and as requested. As Rain Beer Box Deluxe suggested, yeah. We're going to do our safety checks. Even though it smells like it's in good condition and it smells really good. It's the SDK Limited Slough England, made in England. It's a British built contactor. So I'll do some tests on that, do some continuity and some mega tests and stuff. Just to demonstrate what you really should do if you find old vintage equipment. I brought these devices out. Like I sorted through those devices, and they can go with these devices that match. And I've got a terminal cover here that replaces this terminal cover, which has its side smashed off it. Because some arsehole decided to play football with the meters. That well happens. The good thing I've got spares. Ones like this one. Ooh, that wheel. Yoicks, that goes very easily. I hope those magnets are alright. I think so. Because as I said, the metering guys only ever come across it once where the magnets didn't have any charge in them. He never ever saw that at all in his 50 years in the service in the industry until I told him yesterday. That's alright. It's because those discs are laminated. They tend to move very easily. I think they're yeah, they're laminated metal, as in iron, not aluminium. So different. They behave differently, those discs. UE written on this one, so I'm going to test this one here. Another smiley. I'm going to test this one. I think I start with one of the good old ones. The BOZ's uncles, so to speak. This was a 2x10⁻30 amp whole current meter, 2x230 400 volts, polyphase. 200 versus a kilowatt hour, 2 phase, type SD, 3 wire. It's kind of like the BOZ that I got tested before that was acting a little bit slow. So this is the same thing really. I think it might be a more a modern one, just in this style case. And there's another story going with these windows here. On the SDMs, many SDMs tended to have really black stuff pouring around the outside. It's like a, not this one, but the one I got on eBay, the SDM I got off eBay. Here, this is a good classic example. There's black stuff here. When they used to work in the metering lab, we used to do a lot of those windows. We reseal the glass, we reseat them. There's black. It's like a black plastic, black rope here, similar to the rope you use for plugging punctured tyres with. It's similar to that, but it's only made only of the sticky stuff, without any really. It's probably got like, I think it's like thin paper inside, and it's got this black sticky stuff on the coated with it. Well, this stuff here is that messy. You used to have it all over their hands by the end of the day. It was hard to wash off. It used to, as you can see here, an example, some of these that didn't bother they're supposed to trim this around here with a razor blade to neaten it up. Many meters they didn't bother doing that. So some of this black stuff oozing out here, it's sticky. That's what it is. This black stuff used to come in a big roll, and you get to about 3/4 of the way down and get to the last quarter of the roll, and it'd always be hardened before I could use the whole roll. Interesting story here. So, but yeah, to fix a glass on a meter now, I just use some black silicone or clear silicone. Works just as well. So that one will be coming up. Nice instrument that one is. As you can see, it's been in service originally. Original cables, look at that. 1978, this was recertified. NE for North East Victoria, SDM with a hidden digit. Both on this side and a fake digit that side. I'm going to do some tests on these too. Aim these up, make sure the contacts aren't burnt out. 70 amps. Yeah, I'll do some tests on this, check the contacts and not oxidise too much. A bit rattly too, something's in there. So they're going to be good. These are going to be good to upgrade time switches, as Wayne Blue Box Deluxe suggested. It'd be perfect for that. This one's a 80 amp. Let's see, 85 amp total. Yeah, perfect for upgrading time switches, or, as you suggested, switching the high current side on my phantom transformer. So, Metzenor and Jung, the brand is. Interesting. We'll look inside these. Do some tests. Determine which the wiring is. How there's wire up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, probably have to look at the internals. I can see it through the window. The thick wires obviously are contacts, so these two here must be allowed to be switched. Contacts. A1, A2 are going to... It's easy enough to figure out without pulling it apart. I can see it in there. I'll worry about that when I get to it. That one's also coming up. 3 pulse light. Anyway, that's what's coming up. Thanks for watching.